Hello! I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. I bet you thought I gave up doing Boundless content. Well, I didn't because I've just been busy building something, which I'm going to show you right now. So I'm still in the city of Anvil that I showcased last time, and it's grown quite a bit. Everybody who lives here have been building more and more people have settled, and so I'm really enjoying being a part of this community. There's shops I can shop at, people have portals I can use to travel to other planets, and I have been busy building. So this is the road of Anvil, and it transitions into my road. This is mine, and it leads to my castle. I built a pretty big castle here in Anvil. So I call this the Black Gate. It looks kind of like a big opening, but it's solid stone. And as you can see, I've got towers up there and everything. And we're gonna go in here. Right now this is just my workshop with just my few machines that I have in my shelves. Eventually, this is where I will sell items to people in Anvil. And I want to show you something cool that I really like that I've learned about in Boundless is that you get money whenever somebody steps foot on your beacon. Your area that you own is called your beacon. So coin from footfall. Every time somebody steps foot at your place, you get some money. It doesn't get like taken away from the player. You just earn money for them coming to your base. So it's kind of like my castle is monetized, even though there's no ads or anything. But so I'm going to collect these coins. I made 1,600 some coins since the last time I was on, just from people coming to and looking at what I built. So it's a really cool system in the game that encourages you to build neat stuff for people to see. I'm going to show you a few different things. I have a rock quarry beneath my castle. So how I got all the stone for my castle was I dug deep underneath back when it was just a little wooden house, and I quarried out all the stone to build the castle. And I actually discovered this really big cavern beneath my home. And there's like copper and coal and stuff that I can mine out of here whenever I want. And this stairway down here will never disappear because I own that part. The part with the green is what I own, but I haven't claimed any of this cavern. So I can mine in here a whole bunch, and then eventually the world will regenerate, and it will be as if I never mined anything out of here, and I can get all the stuff again. So let's go back upstairs. I'll show you what else is in my castle. I'm not done with my castle. The main, outer shell of it is done, but like I said, I need to set up shop stands inside my castle for me to sell things to people. But right now I don't have the ability to make shop stands. I need to get another machine and some materials that I have not been able to obtain yet to do that. But I have a courtyard, as you can see. So my plan is to change the dirt so that it's more uniform, and I'm going to plant a bunch of flowers, maybe put some more bushes. So I'll have a nice little garden here in my courtyard. And here's the back. That road I showed you leads around to the other side of my castle. And so this road was kind of a, I don't want to say clickbait, I guess it's like step bait, because I realized that since the road of Anvil is right here, I could basically kind of trick people into walking onto my property by building a road right in front of the end of the road, so that people just continue walking past. And like I explained, when somebody steps foot on my base, I call it a base because that's what we call it in No Man's Sky, but sets foot on my beacon, my property, I get money just for getting people to set foot here. So I created kind of a step trap on the road there to get other people to set foot here, and it's making me a pretty nice amount of money. Like you saw, I made 1,600 in the past couple days. Okay, and then up here are the towers. So my plan is, I made 6 identical towers. I'll show one of them. Looks like people came up here and opened that door at least. So I know I closed all the doors last time. So these identical towers will eventually be where the portals are. So I will eventually, once I'm able to make portal stones and create permanent portals, I will have one portal at the top of each tower, so that I could have portals to like 6 different planets. And that will be something to convince people to come up and check out my portals at the top of my towers. So here you can look out across Anvil even better. Somebody built some kind of like teddy bear thing right in front of my castle, which is kind of annoying because I set it up so that people could see my black gate from Anvil, and then they built this teddy bear in front, but oh well. Nothing I can do about that. See, this is, yeah, you can see where they claimed land. Actually, I had claimed that land where the teddy bear was for a while, then I decided to go to the road that way, and I relinquished my claim on that land, and then someone else claimed it and built the teddy bear. So my original plan was to showcase like entire cities in videos, but living in Anvil has made me realize just how much there's going to be to showcase just in the city of Anvil. So instead of doing city showcases, I think I'm going to be doing build showcases. So this is my showcase of my castle build, and in future videos I will showcase other builds in Anvil once they're complete and stuff like that. I think that Black Tower may be owned by the mayor of Anvil, who is also the viceroy of the planet, since this is the capital of the planet. So Anvil, yeah, Arid Hall, I think that's his tower. I haven't actually gone over there, but it might be, because I don't know how else he is staying number 1 in the town without having something big and impressive like that. As you can see, I'm number 23. My build is pretty big, but it's not very ornate. These are just simple quarried, well, they aren't rocks. They're not just the rocks that I dug up. I changed them into stones so that they look a little better, but I'm not using any fancy ornate type stone or anything. Eventually I'll probably replace some of the stones with more decorative stones so that maybe I can get a better standing in the town, because if you're like that in the top 5, you get a percentage of the tax. I'm not sure how the tax works, but somehow people get a tax. Maybe it's from buying things, maybe it's a sales tax. Maybe whenever you sell or buy something, some tax goes to the top people in the capital. I don't know. But that's something to work towards, to eventually get my build good enough when I put in my shops and my portals and maybe decorate a little better. I can get up there someday. But for now, I'm pretty happy that I'm making money just from getting people to come check out my build. And that is about it for this showcase of my castle. So, oops. I have been Mac. Whoops. I want to get a nice shot of my castle here. I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.